Amplid Dada volume shifted snowboard. Start out with some of the things that I absolutely love about the board. First, the way it looks. Quality looking board. Second, it is quality. The workmanship that's gone into this board is amazing. The features of it are great. The color is great. One of the great things about the top sheet is I don't need to put any kind of a stomp pad on it because it's kind of a dull finish, which allows my boot to grip it unbelievably well. And so that's a good thing because usually I have to put a stomp pad in there. I'm going to walk up to the board and point at a few things, different things, with my hand that are great. Looking in the nose area here with the volume shift, because of that, I feel a little bit of the board wanting me to have a little less weight distributed to the forward foot while standing on it and coming down. So initiating is a little different with the volume shape out there versus a conventional twin board with exactly the same nose and tail all the way around the board. So I don't have that. So initiation feels a little different. I can change the way I enter that by using either the knee, ankle, toe, whatever, or I can tip the shoulders and transfer weight. So I'm loving this board. So going into it, we've got a running edge on the board that runs from obviously contact point, which is roughly this area here, down to contact point at the tail, and approximately the same. The nose is about 20 1/4 inches long. The tail is 17 1/4. When I start out, if I really transfer weight to the forward foot, I will get a board bite and it will start right just to pass the front binding and the board will engage. When I do that, I'm letting the board run a little longer and develop its own side cut and try to get some good edge angle out of it. When I don't get a bite up here because I haven't moved enough, the board has a great performance spot down in just ahead of my little toe on the lead binding. So my working area for initiating turns is from middle of the foot, ahead of the foot, and then ahead of the board here. That volume shift pushes me back a little bit. So I enter into the center of the board. The center of the board has a great pivot area in it and the positive camber, but the camber is positive enough that it's very playful torsionally wise. So the board is a beautiful board when you torsion it and pull maybe 1 foot back, push 1 foot ahead, and give it a little twist like a towel in the bathroom. So I love that. The tail, wow, amazing on the tail with the volume shift idea. Because the tail is roughly 1 inch less across the width and it's definitely shorter, when I lead out with that switch foot on this board, it just wants to start on a rail because the working edge and effective edge is so close to that rear binding to start with. Absolutely love that. So another thing that I will try to show you guys here by moving the camera along the board. Looking at the workmanship on the board itself, you see where it's very wide, thicker underfoot. The sidewall tapers down coming into the middle where the pivot area is, and then it fattens back up underfoot and tapers out. The engineering and the quality that went into this board are amazing. Who would I recommend this board for? I recommend this board for a strong intermediate and up, and I mean a strong one. If you're on the lower side of the intermediate, I don't know that you'll be able to feel this board out enough to get all the performance out of it that's available to you. So intermediate on up, this is a 154. I haven't really stuck it in deep powder yet. Today was my first day up the mountain to the top because of my injury, but I'm going to say overall an amazing board. If you get a chance to try one or look at one, consider the Dada. Now, if you don't want to spend quite as much as the Dada, I believe the boards below it are called the Ticket. Look at them, and they have all of the similar qualities throughout the board in the way of quality construction, maintenance, and the way the edges are laid in. Just a beautiful job by the company. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Pass the word. And the Amplid boards are sold at the In-Flight Surf Shop in Seal Beach, California. You can find them on the website. So I'm out on that, and stay with us because, like I said, I've been up on top now, and I'll be able to start filming myself and Ted hopefully by the end of this week. So we're out. Later.